Hey there, it's jamithatsme here. Welcome back to my channel. Now let's get into a quick chat. First up, let's talk about Patrice Colors. She is a co-founder of Black Lives Matter. She had the opportunity to sit down with Marc Lamont Hill, speaking about the recent allegations about her fundings, about her financial status, and the homes that she recently purchased. Currently, Patrice is blaming right-wing media for trying to create a particular image of her, which happens to be false. She's saying that she does not take any donations or receive any type of pay from Black Lives Matter of any sort. When she's protesting or anything like that, she does not receive any monies for them. But it seems as though Black Lives Matter has afforded her the opportunity to be able to engage in speaking engagements and have other business opportunities outside of the organization, which is how she's able to receive the money and the fundings and things that she needs so that she can go out and purchase the homes and whatever else it is that she wants. She says that she's not just doing these things for herself and creating Airbnbs and things, but she's doing this for other family members and people that she loves that's in her life. Let me say this. I can't say that I don't believe Patrice at all. I feel as though she's probably telling the truth. She probably is definitely right. Like, she's getting money from YouTube. I believe she has a contract with YouTube to receive oh so much money. Over the time that Black Lives Matter has been here, she probably has made the right investments. She's received a lot of money. We don't know how this lady go about managing her money and everything. So she's probably been able to get her credit together, get it where it needs to be so that she can go out and purchase things and do what she wants to do. So I can't say that her money is illegal. She says that she feels as though a lot of these protesters should be able to get paid from their organizations. They should get paid. That would be ideal, you know, but that's never been what protesting has been about. You know, it's been for the people. It's been about us getting down in the trenches and being there for each other, and nobody's receiving a compensation. I also feel like white people do this stuff all the time. They do this stuff all the time, but we don't hear them being called out about it half as much. And I just find it very ironic that this would come up in right-wing media, whatever that means, to be honest. I find that it's interesting that it would come up, especially in the moment where a lot of this stuff is on the rise and a lot of people are being exposed for their treatment of black people. So now you guys want to try to discredit one of the founders of Black Lives Matter. So I find that to be very interesting. I can't say that I don't believe her, but I have to say TBD, to be determined. I'm still waiting on more information to be rolled out, because at this time she is still innocent until proven guilty. And once she's proven guilty, then I'm going to look at her a certain way. But right now, I don't know which way to honestly look at things. So IDK, I will say this. When I listened to the interview, the first part, the clip that I did here, when Marc Lamont Hill asked her, you know, I want to know the truth versus what's not true. I want you to tell us that. She never actually answered that question. She actually rephrased the answer to whatever she wanted it to be about, and just letting people know up front, I did not use any of their money. But she did not speak on what's true, what's not true. She did not fully confirm that she had 4 homes and looking for another. She really didn't go into detail about that. So IDK, I don't know what to believe, but I will say I'll just continue to see what's put out there, and we'll have a verdict at some point, hopefully. But at this time, like I said, she is innocent until proven guilty. So we'll go ahead and just move on to the next topic. When it comes to Georgia and their new recent voter law, a lot of people have pulled out. But unfortunately, Ryan Coogler said he is one individual that will not be pulling out when it comes to Black Panther. Ryan says pulling business would only hurt the same people who are likely to be most hurt by the new law. I will say there are a lot of people that work in production that are people of color, that are black people. So I don't really fault him for that when you look at it in that sense of wanting to make sure that these people eat. The black people make the money. You know, you want to continue to do that when it comes to the black actors and stuff. Yeah, you want to make sure that they continue to get fed. So I'm not going to pull the whole production out based on this law. I'm going to make sure my people eat while my people continue to fight for this particular law and fight against it, as Kim is actually being sued. So we shall see how it continues to develop and how it goes. I will say that I am shocked. I thought he probably would have pulled it, but he said, no, I'm not going to pull it. You know, Atlanta is one of the black meccas, so I am going to keep things right where they at. I'm going to continue to do what it is that I do, and I'm going to continue to support my people that are down there. I'm not just going to pull out and pull opportunities away from them. I'm going to stay in there. I'm going to hang it out, and that's what we're going to do, and we're going to continue to move forward. In addition, Georgia does have one of the best tax credits when it comes to productions, so that's why a lot of films come here. So that could also have a playing factor in that as well. So I can't fault him. I will say that I am just shocked, but we'll just continue to see who will and will not pull out of production and any other events that are going to go on here in Georgia based on the new voter law. Now, child, aliens are among us, honey. I've always believed this. I don't care what nobody say. 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 Okay? They're saying that we are not alone. United States government confirms UFO sighting was actually real. I just feel like sometimes when it comes to conspiracy and certain things, I do feel like some conspiracies are way far out there. But I also feel like when you see certain movies and stuff, I feel like somebody has to have gotten that idea from somewhere. It had to have been triggered from somewhere. So when they start showing us stuff at a younger age about aliens and stuff, it just ain't come out of off a whim. I feel like that stuff is indeed true. I feel like spaceships, I feel like UFOs, whatever you want to call them, I do believe other people exist amongst us, and they are able to travel into this world, walk amongst us, live amongst us. Hell, they probably, some of your friends probably, I don't know what they really look like. We have a particular image of what's been created for us of what we believe aliens to look like, but I feel like that could be used to divert our attention from what they truly look like. Nobody really knows, but I will say I definitely believe they exist. You cannot tell me that there is a whole universe and other planets, and you want me to believe that there are not other people that live on those planets. I refuse to believe. If we got all these different creatures you wouldn't even think about, okay, on land and in water, you cannot tell me that there are not other human-like species. I just refuse to believe it. That's just my opinion. So, the U.S. government is confirming it. I want to hear y'all thoughts about it. Do y'all believe in aliens? Do you believe that UFOs are real? If so, how long have you believed this? Because I believe it. I'm not like a conspiracy theorist person, but some conspiracies definitely start to make you raise an eyebrow and wonder what is really true. But that's all I have on the UFOs and aliens. Let's go ahead and hop over to some other news like Hazel E. You guys know Hazel E decided to go over to Istanbul, Turkey to get some surgery done, honey. She was crying on the surgery bed because she couldn't get her breast done for whatever reason. Then we saw her crying and talking about how the service and everything was piss poor. She got sick, her daughter got sick, and now she's back in America, and she decided to make a post which included Kanye West and his mother, which I was like, girl, let me go ahead and read it. I wonder, did Kanye West's mom have anyone with her when she went out the country for plastic surgery? Rest her soul. Please never go alone. Always have someone to advocate for you, and always have someone by your side during your recovery. It ain't easy. How about you just stay your ass in the motherfucking country? Okay? How about everybody just stay in America? Just stay in America. Just work out, you know what I'm saying? Go hard as much as you can. If you want the surgery as much as you can, work out. Hopefully that helps. IDK, try, and then, you can get even more fat taken off of what you already lost. I don't know, definitely easier said than done, but just try to stay in the United States and get that stuff done instead of going overseas. Sometimes it works for some people and not all people, but I will say you didn't have to bring Miss West into this. That lady is resting her soul for many years now. She did not need you to come and try and tug on her in the grave for you to have this conversation about her. You could have used anybody else, but leave Miss West alone. She ain't thinking about you. She not bothering you. I feel like you did this to bring even more attention to yourself so people could continue to talk about you. But move around, Miss Hazel, okay? Move around, okay? When you move around, just make sure that you stay in the soil of the United States, okay? That's what you do when you're moving around. But I don't have nothing else from Miss Hazel E, honey. We're going to go ahead and move over to the next topic. Let me tell y'all something. Dr. Dre's ex-wife, or soon-to-be ex-wife, is on his mother. Yes, do you hear what I say? Nicole Young successfully gets Dr. Dre's lawyer thrown off their divorce case. Judge says he has to find a new one to represent him, okay? According to page 6, Dr. Dre is no longer allowed to have Laura Wasser represent him in his divorce case with Nicole Young. Wasser is known as one of LA's biggest divorce attorneys, having represented clients including Kim Kardashian, honey. Girl, Nicole requested that Wasser not be allowed to represent Dre because she has previously worked as their family lawyer in the past, the presiding judge granted her wishes. Between successfully getting his mistresses to testify and getting his lawyer tooted and booted, it looks like Nicole isn't playing with Dre at all. Okay, and I ain't gonna lie, I do see with these type of antics, I do understand he probably acted in some type of maybe cheating or whatever, and maybe even decided to say, I no longer want to be with you, and right now she's being extremely spiteful. I do hope and pray that he continues to fight and fight and fight and fight against this, because I just kind of don't like how she's handling him. But y'all let me know. I just don't really like it. Like, I feel like he worked hard for a lot of his money. Just because you was there doesn't mean that you were necessarily there shooting in the gym. I will say that. So I kind of hope that she gonna get something. I will say that she's definitely gonna get something, but I hope that she doesn't get as much as she think that she gonna get, because homegirl is not playing with him and she's on his motherfucking head. But I think that she's being very vindictive, and I also think that she's trying to get access to monies that she honestly don't even deserve. Like, what work did you put in? I would love to know. But those are my thoughts about it. I would love to hear you guys' thoughts about the whole Dr. Dre and Nicole Young situation. But let's move on to some other interesting news as far as y'all good brother R. Kelly. Y'all know R. Kelly is currently locked up for his involvement with underage individuals, okay? Now they're saying that federal judge grants approval to move R. Kelly to New York City for sex trafficking trial, honey. Yes, ma'am. He will be heading right on over there, and it looks like the trial is set to occur in a Brooklyn federal court on August 9th after delays due to the pandemic. Girl, and he was out over there petitioning, trying to get out last year from Chicago. He was trying to get out of the jail that he's in over there due to the pandemic, and now he's about to go ahead and be moved over to New York City. He might as well just brace the fact that he's going to be in there for a while. And I feel like it's one of those situations. It makes me think of the OJ trial, but I get to that. It's like, R. Kelly, you going down for something, baby. You gonna be in there locked up for something. Okay, they gonna get you on the front end or they gonna get you on the back end, but just know that they got you and they're gonna continue to get you. And the reason why I say it makes me think of the OJ trial, y'all know how like OJ got off for murdering his wife or whatever. He didn't murder her is what they're saying. It didn't happen. He didn't do it. So he got off for that. But when it came down to his memorabilia, and I believe he sold it to somebody, or someone stole it and sold it to someone else, he went and he stole it back, and they decided to lock this man up for getting his own materials. Are you serious? That was their way of getting him for a crime that they felt that he truly did back in the day, and he ended up getting off for it. So I feel like that was their way of locking him up, and I feel like that's the same thing that's going to happen to you, Mr. R. Kelly. You going down for something. They already got you, and they're going to continue to get you. And that's all I have for you, honey. We're going to go ahead and move on. Jeffree Star happened to have been in an accident and saying that he's broke different places in his back. Jeffree Star says part of his back is broken after being in a car accident. He takes to his social media to say, "This morning was one of the scariest moments of our entire lives. I'm so grateful to be here still. I am in excruciating pain because part of my back is broken and I have vertebrae fractures on my spine. My doctor said it will take a few months, but I should make a full recovery." So it seems as though the car actually flipped 3 times after hitting black ice. So I don't know where the heck they were, but they were driving and it was some black ice. And child, let me tell you, that black ice ain't no joke. I have a story of my own. I was trying to go to work one morning, okay? I decided to take a back road thinking I was being just smart and wise, honey. Let me tell you, I ended up hitting some ice and my car literally, and I'm on like a 2-lane road, just like, you know, one of them little back roads. Like in Georgia, back roads aren't necessarily black roads. It's really like, it's still a neighborhood, you know, it's still like kind of like gives you like Main Street vibes, but it's not like all straight woods or anything like that, okay? But it happened to feel like I was in the woods because I was at the back of somebody's the back of somebody's house. So I'm driving 2-lane road, you know, and then I slid on this ice, turned my wheel. My wheel turned itself, and it was just going like this, y'all. I just knew I was gonna hit a tree, and I just really saw my life flash before my eyes, and my wheels just turning, boom, y'all. I literally, it was all God, stopped in between 2 trees. Like my car stopped in between 2 trees. I landed on a baby tree, but I went down this hill, and it was in the back of somebody's house, and it's like a neighborhood, like the neighborhood that I have. It's like houses and everything, but this particular house, it was weird because they had a privacy fence, but then they had this open area, and then it was like some more houses. So it was like, it wasn't a lot of trees or anything like that. It was just a few trees, and I went down and my car just swerving and stuff. I just knew I was gonna hit a tree, girl. I don't know how God did this, but he did it. And I was like literally in the middle and I was in the middle of two trees. Down at the bottom was like a little dam, a little stream of water, like right down at the bottom, but I didn't get anywhere close to the water. And yeah, my car went down, and I stopped and I looked around. I was like, oh my God, I'm good, I'm fine. I got out the car. I was like, oh my God. I thought I could reverse my car out. I could not reverse my car out. I had to call a tow company. They came and got me. It took them a minute to come get me, but girl, they couldn't even see me. I had to walk all the way up to the hill, to the sidewalk, and wave like, here I am. And y'all know I'm short. I'm a short person. If y'all don't know, I'm like 5'2". If y'all don't know, I'm like, I'm over here. Come here. I'm over here. So they finally, you know, they were able to roll me right on out. Okay, and your girl was able to hop in my car, okay, Corvette, and my stupid still went into work like a dummy. Hear what it is that I say. I got there at noon. I got there like noon or 1 o'clock, and I ended up leaving at 4. What was your point? What was your purpose? Why would you do that? Why did you go into work? What was that? What was that about? Huh? That was stupid as hell, okay? I should have just said, I'm out for the day. I'm out, not gonna do it, okay? But I learned my lesson, all right? But as far as Tim, I hope that he learned the lesson, okay? He's been out here, you know, really trolling, trying to be a part of the black community in all different facets, you know, being a racist and just, you know, saying a lot of SHI that he shouldn't be out here really saying. And now that karma that came and hit your ass in a different way, okay? So just be a little careful next time. You know, I hate that your back is broken in different places and you have to, you know, heal up for a few months or whatever. But, you know, you just got to be a little more careful than that. A lot of people in the comments are just like, you know, honey, it's above me now, okay? Somebody else says, you know what I learned? That if you have nothing nice to say, just don't say it unless they right in front of you. So I'll just keep on scrolling. This is what they said, all right? Somebody else said, honey, what's for breakfast? What else is going on? Someone else is saying, no one's prejudiced towards my people, so take it to E! News or TMZ because we do not care. That is sad. Somebody said it was already broken from them back shots. Now somebody else goes on to say he'll be okay. He gets his back broke on a regular. You know what? Y'all are disrespectful in these comments, honey. And honey, I'm trying not to laugh, but y'all wrong for that. But that's really all that I have on this entire quick chat. I want you guys to leave your thoughts and comments down below about how you felt about everything that I said today on the quick chat. I'm Jamie, that's me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. If you would like to follow me on other social platforms, feel free to follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Jamie, that's me. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.